What's the fucking business? It's your boy Kenny motherfucking Rogers. Shout out to my nigga Trenches News. You hear me? Shout out to the Super Mod Squad, man. Oh, what y'all was expecting? Trenches? Nah, you got Kenny fucking Rogers today. This is what it is. Y'all thought this shit was a game. See, we trying to put y'all back in reality on how this shit really supposed to go. This shit really supposed to go like it's supposed to. If a nigga tell me something, I know I had to take. See, you just threw me off, but it's okay though. That's what the smart people. We adapt to our situation. Nah, let me tell you what's weird is a nigga like you not sticking by your morals. See, there's a lot of things that happen in life where you gotta remember that you got morals. Where these people come around, gun your family members down, your daughter, your son, mother, auntie, grandmother. All right, hold on there, Beezy. Trent, we got a lot of things that's happening in our own community where we sick and tired of it happening. Definition of tricking that I knew of was you do a crime with somebody, y'all both knowingly knowing we doing a crime with each other, and somewhere something go wrong, both of y'all get caught. The code kick in, uh, whatever happened, we're gonna try to beat it. We can't, take time, cop out, whatever. Not that person rolling over telling them this is the mastermind, this how this happened, and this how it's gonna happen, and all that shit. So he take you down. That's the definition of all this shit. When you building, when you building, and you building for a purpose, and you building for sustainability through your race and through your genes, you want to always build for purpose. What's your purpose? Your purpose is to adapt and survive. Have kids, make sure they be the best they can be, and live long and prosper. But these days, people forgot their morals. You got fathers not even caring about what kid, who kid, what kid, go on the streets, try to make it happen to get locked up for however many years. You got the mothers not caring no more. Live our best lives. Let's turn. Let's smoke with our kids. We can't control a damn thing. Don't blame us. Accountability is something that we all need. Who are you to tell a man what his moral compass is? A lot of people do things that they're not supposed to be doing. We got to look at ourselves in the mirror and understand that we better than what we supposed to be. Our mothers want better for us. Let your child be like Tyshawn, right? Father in a feud. They go find his child, manipulate him, get him going to alley, gun him down, Close your eyes and just think about that. That could be your child. Your child going to McDonald's with her father, not knowing if that's her last days on earth. Small, fragile body, and get a chance to experience life and get a chance to experience a lot of things. If you think about him hard enough, he gonna be in your head. Listen to my voice and picture me as Swipe. You let the FBI do it to y'all again. When we stand for peace and we stand for pushing positivity, we don't stand for the negativity. At some point, we all grow up and we start doing bigger and better things. We all go through the negative drama because everybody say them kids gonna do what they want to do anyway. No, we gotta beat the odds and let them know we in control of the household. We in control of our future. We in control of what's happening now. Anybody to put anybody face out, name out, likeness out, doesn't care about them, let alone you. The FBI is something vicious. That's what we all know. We experiencing it in real time. And y'all worried about somebody saying something about some people that did this to their fucking self. Fuck the drugs. Somewhere you thinking straight. Somewhere in the back of your mind, middle of your mind, wherever you can find it, you thinking straight. We deserve better than what we've been getting. We are the crime that we want to get rid of. What's snitch code? What's all of this? If you want to get rid of it, get rid of it. If you don't, the America you live in for black people is sad. We grew up doing a lot of things. We grew up learning a lot of ways. But one thing we grew up on is knowledge, understanding, and power. And with knowledge, understanding, and power comes wisdom, the do's, the don'ts, the maybes, and I shouldn't have. But when you reach that ultimate level, guess what? You see the light. You start pushing for things that make sense. Adopt a shorty. I'm a citizen, don't shoot. Your manager nine. People that's pushing peace shouldn't be rejecting what Trenches News is doing. They should be accepting it. It's never, and that's what I want to push to these kids, man. It's never too late to change, especially if you 11, 10, because you just never know. Days my the understanding of life is to take control of it and own it and build your future. We got to understand we are the future. If don't nobody understand that, we have to. Don't nobody care about us. We gonna have to start caring. We walk around and shoot our black brothers. We walk around and shoot the black babies, shoot the black mothers. It's sad, but we can't snitch. We can't change our community around because the culture won't let us. The culture won't let us do it. You inside of the gang, you trick on the gang because you got caught with something. That's what I know that. I don't. That's what we say. Being somebody that tried to make life better for a lot of other people, try to get other people get involved in building for the community, handing out shit, giving out things, shouldn't be vilified by the community of the black people. It should be glorified. People think, oh, that's my son doing the killing. People have to be sacrificed. Nobody said none of this was gonna be easy. Nobody said none of this was gonna be a walk in the park. But we have to understand sacrifices will have to be made by those who already was going down in the fucking first place. You set the stage for how your life ends. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. No matter if it's in a graveyard or it's in jail. Some might say jail is worse than death. Get to always see your family, but do you really see your family? You can't touch them. Guys you know in the street don't see you, send you shit, answer your phone. Only person you have in the end is your mama. Why put her through all that stress when you could have been a lawyer, you could have been a doctor, you could have been head coach of a football team, basketball team. You could have been anything in the fucking world, but you wanted to be out there with Pookie and Ray Ray now, destroying the community that's trying to lift us up. That's why we try to tell people exactly why it shouldn't be a problem with people doing the thing they're doing. Because what if you wasn't, listen, close your eyes. Imagine this. What if you at work? You not at home. Your kids outside. And more. Don't know why. Don't nobody, whatever. But it was 200 people out there that seen your kid get gunned down. Your kid is the only kid they hit. We gonna say they hit her 87 times with 223 shells, and everybody out there watching it. You pull up, asking what happened. I don't know. No snitch. Ain't that about a bitch with no game to back you up? Decide that we have to choose is you feel it already. Everybody have a Morris compass, man. Your morals is what matters. You feel it. You know what you shouldn't be doing, and you know what you should be doing. People just still choose to do the latter. It's sad. We have to start being better for each other before we can start doing anything else. We have to build, but it's so fucking corrupted. Nobody can build. Do you want peace or don't you? Do it matter what happened before, or you gonna be the one that hold that grudge for no reason because ain't shit never happened to you. Internet fake gangster ass niggas. We know why y'all choose to hide trenches as the number one public enemy. You have no content. You have no stories. You have no life. A lot of you niggas talk about some shit just because. I understand. Viral is viral. Y'all gotta eat. Eat. I hope you get so fat that your stomach fucking busts. Goofball ass niggas. Cause y'all gonna keep putting his name in the algorithm, gonna keep running them up. Opportunities of a lifetime gonna pop up. Thanks to y'all. Appreciate the love and the support, even if it's hate. You gotta know how to think. You gotta know how to think. When you let other people play with your mind, tell you what you shouldn't be doing and what you should be doing, you become a shell of yourself. If you're a man, you stand on business. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna be here and support who I support because this man had my back since day one. This man held me down since day one. This man was there every time I said who, what, when, where, and how. God had a Judas too. Through history, it's already been written. People just be reliving it again. The situation on cleaning up the city, y'all think we don't need it? Y'all think it's unnecessary? He speak on a lot of issues with the immigrants, along with me. Speak on a lot of issues with our community, along with me. He speak on cleaning up the breaking the chain that been torturing us for decades. Nobody help, nobody do anything. But if you can set free a friend's soul to make sure he live in his afterglow, why not do it when the niggas that said they was his friends ain't gonna do shit about it anyway? Whatever else after that comes with it. Can you blame anybody for taking opportunities to better themselves? Why helping a friend get justice and his mama? Nah, the more compass is off. I'm Kenny motherfucking Rogers, bitch. This is what we do. Everybody want to understand how this shit happened, how it went down. A lot of things don't make a lot of sense to nobody because we was always taught not to believe media in the first place. But since we got a lot of green-eyed, jealous, envy ass people on YouTube that like to talk shit and like to put false narratives out, that's what happens. People start to believe any fucking thing. Oh, Trenches News got paid 25,000. The man been had money. AK-47, you bogus as fuck. He know how to manage his shit. Study putting the motherfucking retarded ass goals in your mouth. I remember when you ain't had shit either when you first started. Nigga get a little money, rip him out the bag. He ain't brand new. Calm down, my boy. You'll be alright. Everybody on YouTube then snitched in some type of way, telling somebody else's story, diving deep into what the fuck they talked about. Trenches News had the empathy. He had the soul, the heart to leave some of the things out of them stories, but still made them better than everybody else shit. Appreciate you, Clarence. Y'all think it's over. It's only just begun, man. You have to weed out the snakes, man. Sometimes the grass get too high, and you gotta go in that motherfucker with a motherfucking a deer field, chopping shit down so you can see the front porch again. Shit like this happen for a reason. Y'all think this man ain't finna go up after this dumbass shit? How could you think about taking his subscribers? You niggas is weak dreaming. Weak dreaming. You weak dreaming. The devil can play tricks on a lot of people, make you think a lot of things. Oh, if he go down, shit, maybe I can get his subscribers and I can beat him. I want to be Trench's News. Mama, we made it. Mama, we made it. Motherfuckers want to be you. When the motherfucker want to be you, then the niggas you got to watch. Oh, he went down. Maybe I can get his, I can get the subscribers and I can get them to listen to my motherfucking dull ass conversations. You got niggas that cuss y'all out, call y'all all type of names, whatever, and y'all promote them. Y'all subscribe to their page. That shit, he's not playing. When you get drunk, that's when you show your real true purpose. AK-47. So I don't understand how y'all can subscribe to somebody that do shit like that. He's not a supporter of y'all, so why should y'all be a supporter of him? He can't wait to call y'all out y'all name, cuss him out, do all type of shit. But this is the lifestyle that we live. It just make me angry though. It made me angry though. And I had to sit there and I had to demonstrate on a lot of people why you should support somebody that told. Because if it was your family member and you want to no snitching, what if whoever seen your son, daughter, cousin, brother, mama, daddy get gunned down, and you ask them, "Do y'all know who did it? Did y'all see what?" And they tell your ass, "No snitching. We stand on business. This is what we do." A lot of people want to scream all this other shit. Oh, this. To have these bloggers that's telling y'all to do all this shit, never been in the fucking streets, never been in the field, don't know about anything. T.I. told his son, "Do you know about roaches climbing on your ear and your face, under your feet when you stepping out the bed off the couch?" Do these niggas know about that shit? Do y'all know what really happens? Do y'all know about pressure? Do y'all know about shit when you meet these people? People been in these situations, but they chose to do their part in it, which is y'all got the body cam footage. Y'all got a lot of shit. Y'all seen the scripts. Y'all seen the people come up with all this shit. You hear me? They did what they did. And why hold a community activist feet to the fire? Because that's what he is. And nobody gonna take that away from him because he been saying that shit. Been saying justice. Been saying all this shit. Went in the courtroom, act a fool. Goddamn, he did who he is. That's who he is. Made everybody laugh, even the fucking defendants. Can't be that. Can't be that better guy. I don't give a fuck what he said. I wouldn't been laughing at his ass. And this is the shit that we wish for upon our community. This is the shit that we glorify. No snitching. Violence only bring more violence. That only bring more violence. It only bring more mothers and fathers crying. That only brings the funeral home more bodies. Black, male, dead. When is it gonna stop? Your baby mama ain't got time to give you the child, not knowing if the child gonna even make it back to see her again. The life you live will define you in the end, and sometimes your offspring too. Ask a lot of these kids, well, you can't ask, you, you can't because they gone. No eighth grade, no high school, no prom, no first kiss, no nothing, no experience in anything. They gone because why? No snitch. You can't have wrong without no right, and you can't have right without no wrong. People go through a lot of things in life. When you come out on the better end of it, then you know I'm the better version of myself. Let the kids live. Let the women live. Let the elderly live. God don't care about a fool. God said a fool and his possessions will soon part ways. No matter how what you running up, no matter what you're doing, if it's not pure, you heard what I said. Seen this shit, lived this shit. It ain't about protecting nobody. It's about what's doing what's right. What's right is what this man he set the standard for doing what's right. You following the sword for the community, and the community vilify you. You can't make this shit up. Nobody deserves to be vilified when trying to save generations because they're your favorite rappers that wasn't even rappers. People was trying to get justice for Kanika. Look what happened with that. Look what happened with that. People was trying to get justice for Kanika Jenkins. Look what happened with that. They tried to go in and out of the camera, see who was who, what was what. Let's just call it for what it is. Let's call it for what it is. That's 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 snitching. No matter how horrible the crime is, if the self snitch code is what it is, you're not supposed to tell or be looking into or investigating or doing any of that shit to help her family get justice because guess what? You fucking snitching. Why is you doing that? A man lost his life because he was trying to promote justice and get justice for people family. We have people. We always have people. Our black people is the strongest, most resilient, the most beautiful, is the most intelligent people on earth. And we always have people with hearts and souls. What happened? We just got to make sure that we got to be better for what we got going on. These people don't care nothing about us. In the vision of drill, in the vision of Chicago going up, we had Twister, we had Bump J, we had Do or Die, we had Crucial Complex from the later years, Dirt, Chief Keef, King Von. We had all these people. But what happened before Lil Dirt and Chief Keef and them? Them motherfuckers had hits, smashes. But it ain't till these people start really implicating death, jail, fuck everybody you want to. Don't care if you have a baby, be independent, pull your hair out, go through straight drama, suicidal thoughts, do all of that shit because that was the new power wave of the future. If you can see yourself making it, you can also see yourself going through a lot of stress and problems to get there. At the end of the day, just look at the path. All the famous rappers and entertainers that seen themselves dying before they actually got to the mountaintop, or even while they was there, somebody assassinate them, somebody killing them, they offing themselves. Why? And damn near everybody that do that shit to a black artist is black and from the same city as them. An issue that could have been resolved. Nobody know how to talk. Everybody just want to shoot a switch, shoot at some slingshot, BB gun, let them shoot. They don't give a fuck because niggas ain't born with them hands no more. I don't give a fuck how big you is. I will box your ass. That's what I was taught. Win, lose, or draw. I'll be back when I train and get my shit up. And we doing it again. When you take somebody's life, you not God. It's a penalty to pay. You can stay on the run if you want to. We already know how they go. That'll drive you crazy within itself. Who could you trust? Who could you run to? We have to start thinking about the future of these kids, man. Getting them right, making the world understand that we are more than just entertainment. We are more than just drill stories. We are more than just people that they think is less human because they still think that shit. We can make them do anything, give them a little money. I am truly flabbergasted, goddamn it, at people not even really knowing what true friendship and honor and respect means anymore. Just like accountability, like that shit going out the window too. When you smoking in the house with your friends and the weed smoke gets so thick, your kids coughing and they walking around that shit, you know your moral compass is off. When a nigga talk about doing something to another guy that you know way longer than him, but you probably vibe better with him, and you just letting it go over your head and be like, shit, if it do happen, shit, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Your moral compass is off. Everybody cannot judge because you will be judged. And that's why people are afraid of judging people. If you judge somebody, you know you will be judged. And that's the life that we live. What's going on, Sparks Biz? Hit the like, subscribe button, man. Still going up. Still doing us. Won't be shooken. Won't be moved. This is what we do. You fail to realize the train of success, it don't go down. It only goes up of opportunity. If you believe that you can build it, build it. Believing that we can build a successful community for the black people in the long run, that's what we want to do. I know a lot of y'all heard about me talk about the black women and shit like that. That's only because I want to see the better of us. 80% of the household, I want to see y'all do better. Me and Swipe wanted to come up with. Adopt. We still want to come up with adopt a shorty. Get your Morris code back up. You want to support what? What are you supporting? Hey, Nene, you right. If these kids keep dying and these kids keep going through traumatic experiences in life, daddy being mama, mama being daddy, y'all arguing all the time. This shit is happening. Kid go outside, play, he get killed. His friends see him get killed, leave him scarred and fucked up. Like, what is going to happen in the future? Nobody's thinking about that. Everybody thinking for the small picture. The small picture is Church's news a trick. You snitch. That's the small picture. The big picture is Trench's News saved our community. Trench's News brought us peace and something stable we can build on because of what he did. He fell on the sword so we can get better. But it don't just take that. It takes, like I said, the 80% of the household. We not supporting niggas that's scamming, nigga that's gonna treat you wrong. You know, y'all females know these niggas. You see them like walking skeletons. You see right through them, but you still choose to do that shit. Accountability. I always talk about that shit when I talk about that shit because it's not talking about all black women. It's talking about the black women that choose wrong for themselves. If you see this man is on the block selling drugs, scamming, doing all this shit, but you know his business because you'll be around. It's time to skedaddle. It's time to get the fuck out of there before a baby happens. But it's okay because Dr. Shorty is here. A lot of things that we want to get started, a lot of things that we got created in our he didn't trick because it was fun. It was entertaining. He told his story because that's what needed to happen. You come through as a tourist and get shot in your fucking head because you touring in a war zone. Take your ass to Afghanistan. Take your ass over there to Russia and Ukraine. Peace, 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 peace. I heard a lot of people talk about that. People got cereal talk about that. People that's just out here talk about peace, peace, peace. But the first chance they get, they spread hate and violence. That shit that hit different, don't it? Nobody can ever understand what they be talking about. It's a whole bunch of fucking hypocrites on this fucking plateau. If you hypocrite, what are you really standing for? If you don't stand for shit, you will fall for anything. No matter how late it is, no matter about what you choose to get yourself into in your latter years. Listen, you have to stand for something. And all you doing is hurting the kids. Nobody even think about the kids no more. It's all about this is the worst era in history. Everybody is fucking selfish. Me. You have to think about that shit. Me. Cause you close your kids and you feed them. What that really mean? Take good care of your kids. How about fucking talking to them? How about engaging in conversation and making sure they mind is strong and intact and see what's going on throughout their day, see what they need, see it's a lot of things that's missing now that was done back then. Maybe you'll get a better result. We always have a lot of people that talk about what happened, what would have happened, what should have all these things. But number one thing that we know is that we live by a code that really shouldn't even fucking exist because people been breaking it since forever. And people that don't live the life of a street nigga shouldn't even be trying to indulge in shit like that. Sit back, enjoy your blue Kentucky grass, barbecue with your kids, your family. God darn it, I'm glad Trenches is pushing this. It's about time. That's what should be happening. But black people Morris compass is just so fucked up. You should be going west when your ass is going east. You snitch. I ain't gonna matter. You snitch. Why niggas that's running $100,000 YouTube pages or 20, whatever the fuck you niggas is getting worried about snitching? You some clown ass niggas. That's why I wanna beat y'all ass. Y'all clowns. Why y'all got money like that and worried about another nigga doing something that's better for his community? When you can go on each one of you YouTube channel ass niggas and see that y'all snitch. Nobody can understand why these people is doing the things they doing because they don't even know why. You should never put nobody family name in your mouth and not know the truth about anything. It's sad. Had to check a couple niggas on that type of shit. For those who don't know me, I'm Kenny motherfucking Rogers. This is what we do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Trenches, the family ain't going nowhere. I told y'all months back, I'm here for a reason. The purpose is to help y'all understand life. To have safe streets is to have peaceful streets without the bullshit in it. You can't have peaceful streets and safe streets without eradicating the bullshit. Which one the fuck y'all want? Which one the fuck y'all want? Y'all could tell I'm something different. I was built different. This is not a game. Y'all want to play on this fucking YouTube and y'all want to say all this shit and don't mean none of it. You don't mean none of it. I mean it. Trenches mean it. What the fuck do you niggas stand for? Checks? Checks and balances? Everybody want their family to get right. But you have to do it when God make it happen. You can't force it because when you do that, you're no longer working. Money travel. I am Trenches News. Get in tune, stupid. He'll be alright, Beezy. Just what I'm talking about. Young man, what the fuck do you want to know? Trench is good. His family good. He did what he did for the greater cause of the black community, for the greater cause of the 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old, 4 year old, 5 year old, 6 year old, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shit, I go on. Y'all see this shit. That I've been said that, Nene, you can't get mad at the person that confirmed what was already confirmed. But I know what it is. It's not y'all mad. It's not y'all not mad. Y'all not mad. Y'all some clout chasing ass bitches that just want to see your numbers rise. Even if it's due to another black man falling. Your moral compass is wrong. But y'all quick to jump to a black female defense, which is not wrong. But damn, you can't even stand behind your brother that's doing shit positive, that's trying to make our community safer and better for us. Y'all know it's sad. It's sad. What you want to ask him, Hector? What you want to ask him, Hector? Why y'all ain't got no housing yet? God damn it. We don't control the housing situation. You got to talk to the government. You got to talk to the government. Y'all text, I talk back. We got to live in the better days of us. Y'all, and I don't even expect Hector to understand shit. Hector not even from the damn. This is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Hector. Just for that weird transits. Thank you, Hector. He did it for the community and not for money. He didn't get paid nothing to say nothing. about anything. No money was exchanged through no years, 15 installments, none of that shit. Blackheads, pissy hallways, being you walk out of work, it's college, tired of this. What's wrong? For the kids, the women, the elderly. We did a report on a elderly woman got her house broke in, beat half to death, or no, she died. Nobody could intervene. Nobody done shit. I'm so sick and tired of us hurting each other, tearing each other down for what? Because you trying to do something, run your bag up, or do all this shit. Nigga, get talent, get content. Don't wait till another guy fall down to try to build up off his shit. We are worst enemies. The truth just is we are worst enemies. When I first heard about clout, god damn it, like it can't be worse than motherfuckers just saying certain things. Yeah, I come to figure out this shit worse than dope, crack, liquor, weed, ecstasy pills. This shit, man, people would kill themselves, all type of shit. Instead of just letting the shit be fluid and let it come with you. Lie, make up shit, backstab. I'm not from that shit. I don't do all that shit. I'm down with you as 10 toes. That's what it is. We ride or die together. Niggas say that shit. I live that shit. Make me understand why it happened and what it was going on, what was going on, and what it was going on for. Check, check, check. Now it's up to y'all. Check, check, check. Now it's up to y'all. Summertime coming back up. That's like in that old movie, motherfucker, like do, do, and it just pop out at you. Summertime coming back up. You rather these motherfuckers still be out here spinning, no aim whatsoever, shooting everything that's moving and ain't moving. Your grandma, your grandfather, your daddy, your mama, your little daughter, your niece, your nephew. That's what happens when you say, don't clean up the community, leave it the way it is. We enjoy it. We enjoy this shit. But when you get everybody, oh, the community is, nigga, we is the fucking community. That's why property value and shit go down and all this other shit when black people come around because we is all they know of us is violence in terrible situations. Millwood. That's what I mean by that shit. The community goes as we go. Everybody can be everybody choose to be a stand-up guy until they can't no more. That was who you was all this time. You just played a role. Everybody can understand that. I said if a nigga look at a motherfucker the wrong way, niggas don't talk shit out. Motherfuckers ready to kill. Do whatever. Motherfuckers move. Motherfuckers ready to kill. Nobody brain is functioning enough to be able to say, let's talk this shit out. Let's have a conversation as grown man. You get better with yourself as you get older. There's a lot of things in life that happens when you get older. You see the error of your ways and you change. You get better. YouTube has the ghetto streets. I guess you could say this is part of ghetto YouTube. Find all the ghetto stories. We better than that shit. Nobody can. We better than that shit. We coming out of the shadows of all of that shit. We not ghetto YouTube. Well, you got to know about every fucking black person that's under the age of 14, that's 14 on up or 13 on up, they got killed in the city. That's fucking sad. Clout is a hell of a drug, and people will do anything for it. People will do anything for it. You got people broadcasting their motherfucking divorces. You got people broadcasting the problems in their marriage, relationship, whatever shit, to get views, to get people on their side for what? When it's just you and that person that need to come to a decision about what the fuck is going on. That shit is sad. You put people in your relationship to tear your relationship down. It don't get better when you put people into your fucking relationship on Facebook and Instagram. Nobody can make me get out my body because what another man think. I stand on business. If I believe what I believe in, that's what I believe in. What you believe in is what you believe in. Is it right? It's on you. I can't tell you shit different. But what I can tell you, the shit that y'all been asking for is right in front of y'all face, and you can't even see it. All you can see is content, content, content. Trenches news, trenches news, trenches news, trenches news, trenches news, trenches news. Because y'all wasn't talking about shit before this happened. And I look at a lot of people's shit. But I gotta say, every time that man drops something, it come y'all. It's just what it is. He helped birth a lot of you motherfuckers, man. Especially started talking about Chicago content. Any motherfucker that ain't from here, you already know what it is. You can say about sources, all this shit. Nah. You know what channel you came to come get that shit. It always happened that way, Beezy. And so many mothers that lost their kids to the gun violence of Chicago. It's a shame. I cry for them. I understand the hurt, the pain, the dedication of life that they had to get a son in order for them to get that age. The times they fixed them oodles and noodles, to the time they fixed them chicken, to the time they went to their birthdays, to the time that they spent any moment with their daughter or son, and they just get ripped out their life because a gang banger with no tolerance for his drugs or music decided to do something out of his body. Say it again. Trench's news birth a lot of you niggas. Without him, the content wouldn't be shit. And y'all know that. But y'all just helped the man tremendously by what y'all did. You think he going some fucking well? Nah, not at all. It only get better. So those who turned their back, for those who agreed, his dark days coming, man. I had to understand what a lot of people meant by shit. Him being YouTube. Basically, yeah. Look how thirsty this was. These bloggers don't live in the city, don't know nothing about the city, never been walking on a fucking sidewalk of the city, in the streets of the city. Never played basketball in the alley on the crate in the city. In the city. Never went through the trials and tribulations of being in a city. But they still choose to talk about the city in a negative light, and they don't know shit about what they're talking about. The man said he got more content to what y'all heard. Y'all ain't realized that shit. Y'all working on a slow pace in your mind. You got to speed up a little bit. We need to be better for these kids. We need to start being grown ups. We need to start understanding that the kids are our future. And if we don't start fucking treating them like that, then we all going to hell in a handbasket. This shit ain't no joke. Nobody's going to save us but us. If you don't want to trick because of all this, and not even tricking, it ain't even fucking tricking. Because like I said, my brother was involved in tricking. My cousin was involved in tricking. To me, that's tricking. You in a case with another motherfucker. You ain't got nothing to do with why he got caught, but he ended up turning over on you because he got caught and he want to get that time lesson. Swipe made academics page. Look at that. Up, 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 up. Y'all thought this shit was a game? Nah. There's a lot of things that we got going on and that we gonna have going on, and that this shit was made possible because of y'all. Those who think he wrong and those who think he right. We sincerely appreciate the love. You know, I get paid to do this. You forget about, or if I'm your friend, if I'm the person that you roll with, rock with, guess what? You got a real one. Let me understand what's happening. I understand. Oh, okay. We good. You go through the battle, we go through the battle. You niggas talk that game. You really about it. I live this shit. Y'all better get to know this name. Get to know this logo. You throw trash on a nigga name because of what he choose to do. But we just had some kids in Ohio missing. Motherfuckers blogging about that, right? That's fucking snitching. Why is it your problem? Let them kids miss it. Shut the fuck up. Let somebody else horrible kids do horrible things to them horrible kids. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? But people got hearts because sometimes they come out. They don't even see what they do to themselves. You can't say nothing about that type of shit because you live in it. Anytime you make awareness of anything that ain't got shit to do with you, guess what you're doing? And that's still it's a criminal organization doing. Cause smuggling and all that shit, that's a $1 trillion nigga. Guess what you doing? Y'all think motherfucking Trench News and niggas doing shit like that, nigga, that's cartel business. That's a lot of other business that you don't know nothing about. Instead of being mad at a nigga that's trying to get justice for his friend and bring awareness to the streets of what's going on in Chicago, the nigga own friends choose to turn their back on what's going on. Ain't you niggas his friends? You niggas ain't gonna spend for him. You niggas ain't gonna get back for him. You should be celebrating on what the fuck Trench is doing. Nigga, you niggas not gonna bust a fucking grape in the fruit fight, nigga. And nor do anybody want y'all to. But that lane is calling y'all. Stay in that motherfucker. Certain people talk about shit. They got problems of their own. Why bring up another nigga name? I don't support niggas that run around here sleeping with young females. That's worse than a fucking snitch. That's worse. It's a lot of things worse than somebody telling. That's definitely that's the bottom lowest one. See? But it's okay. Because at the end of the day, Amazon need to get up out of here saying something like that. Get him up out of here, man. Why am I still seeing Amazon up there? As soon as y'all get a chance, wipe his ass up. He gone. Nobody lives this life and think like this is the life that I want to live. This is the life that I want to live. This is the life that was given to us, that was chosen, that to give to us. It was handed down. But a lot of these young kids not even handed shit down. They just jumping in, jumping off the porch and busting their fucking knees. Thank you. I appreciate his talk. And that's why I'm here to get this evil under control because it's going too far, man. Y'all want this shit to stop, y'all don't. Y'all want these kids to stop dying, or y'all don't. You can't live, and that's a lot of these women, young women, and these young men. They don't because they don't understand until it's one of their kids. Then they crying out. Then they saying this on the news. Then they saying that on the news. Don't put yourself in a position for your kid to have to be gone for you to understand that this should have been happening a long time ago. We need to understand that we put here for a reason. A lot of people don't like to understand that when you have a child, your life is basically their life. You have a child with no husband, no man there. You have a full duty. And appreciate that, Ty. Appreciate that. A lot of people that say that shit, like I had to think about that, like, and a lot of other bloggers don't like that shit. Like, you his man, you say you his day one, you his buddy, name tatted or not tatted, name on the chain or not on the chain, you his guy. What's your fucking problem? You trying to be in cahoots with niggas that don't even like you. You will never be on their team. Nah, 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 nah. You still gonna just be you. These things is this is what we need to fight against black people, even as black people, society and whole, black, white, Mexican, don't matter. To get us right is to get the world right with us. A bad reputation because a lot of black cities. We had to understand that we have a bad reputation. People still across the streets when we come down. Even black people do it because you just never know. We are the future, but right now we ain't even fit to be in the present. They need to find a way to just even me just obliviate everybody and just start over at 2 years old and have AI somebody raise the babies so people can know us as better people because it's somehow we can't do it. All we know is to kill each other for stupid shit all the time. We can get into a lot of reasons why we do it, but that's all we do. And it's sickening now. If that's all you hear on the news and that's all you hear see on Instagram, YouTube, we talk about each other, we killing each other, we talk about each other, we killing each other, we talk about each other, we kill each other, we talk about each other, we killing each other. Rinse, wash, and repeat. Rinse, wash, and repeat. And these are people's sons, daughters, grandbabies, mothers, fathers, aunties, great grandmamas. But y'all say what Trenches do? What he did was worse than a human being. What he did was worse than a how. When this shit was a slam dunk by Shaquille O'Neal with Muggsy Bogues guarding him in the motherfucking post. Come on, man. Y'all don't get that analogy. I don't know what. Shit was a slam dunk. Shaquille O'Neal got the ball, and Muggsy Bogues is posting up on him. Come on, man. Easy to. Easy to get mad at the motherfucking person that's trying to contribute what he needs to make shit right. You should have been doing it too. If that's what people believe in, you should have been doing it too. Instead, the internet want this shit to drag on. Is the internet just full of fucking white supremacists? Real talk. They got that's putting on blackface or like we are versus enemy. Them people don't need to do nothing to our people no more. We doing it to ourselves. Fast money, twerk, have kids, destroy yourself. Get high, neglect them, throw them to your grandma, go out, twerk on the headlights, go out, hang out with your guys all day. Don't think about your kids. Problems that build problems that build problems that build problems that build problems. To be the best version of ourselves, we first need to get right with ourselves. Just think about them 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 4-year-old babies that ain't do a damn thing to nobody but got a straight bully because a gangbanger didn't know how to shoot a gun. Appreciate that, TY. They programmed to not understand. They program, like Queen would like to say, they just program for madness. We program. I get what she's been saying, like and I've been understood that, like we is programmed. This shit was set in stone before us, before our parents, and it just trickled down. Why would I tell the law enforcement when I can just go kill him myself and get the time he was probably gonna get? Because I'm dumb and I'm just uneducated. Like I got a family, I got all this shit, but I'm so pissed off that I'm gonna go in, kill this man. You know, I know this is what happened and all this shit. If that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. Nobody can judge another man for his moral compass. He don't want to take that time and want to give it to that man. People, I don't want to see my worst enemy in jail. Moral compass. Moral compass. That's where the fuck you want to see your worst enemy, because you know he gonna fucking suffer. Death is quick. Death is swift. Death is suffering for about 5 to 10 seconds and they're gone. Jail is where a motherfucker can be roasted and understand and wake up every day like he in Groundhog's Day, going through the same routine over and over and over and over and over and over. That's why Mama Duck said she didn't want them to be killed. Now she want this. You dumb son of a bitches. This why she said that shit. And we all know we love Mama Duck, all that shit, but why ain't she considered a damn snitch? Because it's her son? No shade, no none of that shit. Just getting down to the nitty gritty. You right, it's her damn son. But it's all considered the same thing. Because they was pleading with her, no, let the streets handle it. Let this handle it. No, let the law enforcement handle it. Because guess what? That justice is, man, it's more sweeter than a strawberry cake with banana mixed in it, goddammit. She'll be satisfied. Most people that go through that process be satisfied because they didn't get a quick exit. They gotta live 100 years. They gotta live life, seeing the people they love through a glass, seeing the people they love feeling like they touch their skin, eating the same garbage ass food every day, protecting their life from these niggas that's savage, all that shit. Y'all say that shit. I'd rather not see my enemy in jail. Okay. What happens to you? Get your shit blown off by your enemy for not seeing him enough. And now he out here chilling like a villain. This is the life that we live. The black community is fucked up and we've been fucking bamboozled all this time. All this time. The FBI know what they was doing. Everybody push a piece. Everybody push a piece. We need to find a way to break that up. We need to find a way to stop that from happening. Let's get rid of the nigga that started this shit. Let's put something out there about him while we still got this going on, because that's just what we can do, because we the FBI. And look at you dumbass niggas. Ate it up. You get paid 15 and stole me. 20 minutes. Yo, dumb as fuck, man. This man got 100,000 subscribers. Videos go up all the time. Come on, man. Broke. Y'all retarded. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you don't go to school, all right. But when you my bad. With certain things that it rock you. You don't understand. You can't comprehend a lot of things here sometimes, and that's what happens. We got to be better with us. Our life is in the forefront of everything. We tell people that we tolerate the. Look what the newspaper said. Check out the newspaper. French's News violated the no snitch clause in the streets. Ain't that about a bitch? He ain't want to say the black streets. Cash on, you already know who I am. It's okay. You don't know me. I'm Kenny motherfucking Rogers, bitch. I have to sit there and I have to do that sometimes to people because my skin is made out of alligator, elephant, wild boar. It is what it is. I'm the perfect motherfucker to be doing what I'm doing. I stand on business. I stand for what I stand for. You can't move me off anything. But my purpose is to try to change your mind or stop being a hypocrite. You gonna support what you gonna support or you not. You got Father Flanker, they march, they stop the violence, turn the guns, do all people doing this type of shit. We appreciate that the truth. If he's somewhere watching, I'm pretty sure he'll agree with you too. These people don't know whether they coming or going. They just want to eat. They want to eat at anybody calls. They want to eat just because it's trenches news. They fool already, but they have nothing else to talk about. Because if they did, this wouldn't been on their mind. No matter how viral it went, whatever. YFN, Melly, them, all this other shit ain't going nowhere. And I ain't even heard from some bloggers in a fucking minute till this shit happen. Go ahead, get fat, eat up, eat up. This is a lot of bullshit. Top bloggers, niggas that you been feeding, niggas that they've been, you set the table for, they turn their back on you. This hard time. This hard time. We gotta take, yeah, he's down now. Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Y'all gotta be crazy. Y'all gotta be crazy. I couldn't believe some of the people that did what they did and turned how they turned. That's what he meant by I'm tired of getting bit in the ass. I ain't got no more fucking fingers to bite off because I always help people and this is what they do to me. I'm the fucking real deal Holyfield. We can never be down. Told motherfucker, I am the secret weapon. I am Kenny Rogers. I am the person that got this shit. You already know. Call me the PI spokesman. You call me the whatever the fuck you want to call me. But don't call me soft. Don't call me a nigga that ain't got no morals. Don't call me a nigga that'll turn his back on his friend. Don't call me a nigga that'll backdoor motherfuckers just for some views. If I holler at a nigga name every time I go live or anything or record a video, guess what? I expect that nigga to be 10 toes down me, who thick and thin. You a man, you a man. No matter what your people say or what anybody say, I stand with what I stand with. I mean that shit because a lot of people hanger owners, followers. I don't even believe there's no more leaders. You ain't any sign of trouble, niggas get the fuck away from your ass. And so down run this bitch. Now keep running the number up, keep running the name up, keep doing all that shit. Can't do shit to say, but say, see you at the top. It's a lot of things that's happening inside of this case because they chose to make the wrong fucking decision because they chose to put their egos, to put the way that they want to handle business in front of their families. A lot of these kids not gonna have fathers. And is that Trench's News fault? No. It's their father's fault. It's their father's fault because they had the choice. You have the choice between good and evil. If you choose evil, you know the saying, if you get time, don't do the crime. And if you ain't got no fucking money, you definitely ain't supposed to do the crime. Cause your ass gonna get a fucking public defender and you spaghetti. Smart guys stay away from jail. Don't let nobody trick y'all out your spot. You need to be tough. You need to be all this shit now. If you studying analytics or you studying math, you studying anything that's gonna get you that paper. Keep studying that shit. Graduate, grammar school, high school, graduate college. Go be the best you can be. Everything that you want to be waiting for you when you get that bag. When you get that bag, everything that you want to be waiting for you. Doctors, lawyers, everything. It's the life that we live that we chose to that we been told to do other shit. Remember ladies, that's all they told y'all was to play with the Barbie dolls, be in the kitchen, do this. Y'all can't do nothing else. Y'all showed society and the world that y'all can do whatever y'all choose to, right? You can be builders. You can be plumbers. You can be basketball players. Y'all can play football, shit, I believe, flag football, any type of sport. Y'all can do whatever y'all put your mind to, be CEOs. Somehow the world and told black men we only capable of rap and drilling. The legacy that we live will define our family in the end. You see, thank you, Nene. the legacy that we live will define our family in the end. I swear to God on my soul, and I put this on my dead cousin. May he rest in peace. King Von didn't want to go out like that. I'm pretty sure the end of his legacy wasn't going to be how his beginning started. Nobody's is. Nobody's is. Nobody's legacy is how it begins. Tupac legacy was changing. Biggie legacy was changing. Everybody's legacy was changing that ain't here. Or that is here and their legacy still change because you grow. You don't stay the same. Because if you do stay the same, you just probably an unhappy ass person. I don't know what the fuck you stuck in La La Land or some shit. Because you have to grow. Nobody is gonna beat us at the game that we've been champion in. YouTube is ours. And if you jumped off the boat, you better hope them sharks don't tear your fucking legs off. Cause we gone. The good always die young. It be the niggas that don't never do shit. Well, that always do shit that live. That's where the kids come in at. That's where the innocent come in at. He got a switch, don't know how to control that motherfucker. That motherfucker like a sprinkler. You get a bullet, you get a bullet, you get a bullet, you get a bullet, you get a bullet. Everybody except the nigga he shooting at. Y'all ain't tired of that shit? Hey Chuck, that's something we probably working on, my boy. We trying to get a lot of shit situated, but we gotta wait till all this shit done over with. But don't stop looking out for it. Probably have that song Church, man. That bitch so fucking potent. Nene, you right too. Cause when I had to go see my brother in a boys' home and shit, we had to fly to Arkansas. That was my first time on a plane. I was so wild and excited. Ears popped and shit, but I'm looking through the clouds like, man, I'm flying. It was an exciting time because I never been outside the city. See the buildings get small, then to see them disappear. We in the black kids in the ghetto, we live blind. There's nothing good for us outside of our box. The box we live in, appreciate that, Queen. The box we live in, we refuse to climb out of, cut a hole through. You just kick down. That's why I always say, kick the fucking door open. That's what I'm talking about. So instead of worried about swipe, Indulge in Kenny Rogers. We one of the same. Era, take it. If we sit there and let life take control and put down, that's gonna happen. Hey Nelson, sometimes I wish I could go to bed, man. Stay asleep. Waking up to this shit is horrible every day. Probably feel the same way. But that's where we come in as adults and start to get better and start to build and create. We just can't fucking keep building shit for these kids and just think they gonna control themselves. No, first we have to start deeper than that with the parents. With that comes the kids. Get the kids to control themselves and understand that authority matters. Understand that they will be held accountable for certain things, and understand that they are the future. You right, cash. Now you starting to talk and make sense for me, my boy. That's what matters when you stay out the way. When you stay out the way, you choose to live. When you stay out the way, you choose your family. You choose your mama not crying, your grandma not crying, your aunties not crying. You choose to live long and prosper, God damn it. Jermaine, told you. You probably just clicked in. I'm gonna say it again for you. I'm Kenny motherfucking Rogers, nigga. Get in tune, stupid. Life that we make, the life that we build, it starts now. If y'all talking about all this piece shit, all this other shit, whatever you want, it starts now. The ball done been it started rolling. This is what y'all wanted. This is what's in the news and what's happening. It starts now. Now, if you bad back and start saying, "Oh, trick, snitch," guess what? You helping the FBI win. You helping everything that stand against the black community win. We go back to square one again. Trenches News done nothing wrong. Trenches News is a damn hero. He's a hero. To volunteer yourself to make sure that these kids can survive until they grown, until they able to have kids of their own, until they so they can experience life. And for it to happen because of somebody you care about and you able to control yourself and make sure that you can articulate yourself through speech in them proceedings. Come on, man. You have to know that this shit is not a joke. See? You wanna this shit is not a joke. Now when y'all this is the problem. Now when this shit happened to your family member and you not around, how the fuck you supposed to know what happened? You gonna go ask the 20 people that was out there that seen her get gunned down, they gonna tell your stupid ass what? No snitching. How the fuck you supposed to know? Who you gonna go after if that's what you're gonna do and get yourself 107 years? Be smart. Don't be a fucking retard, man. This is the shit that I'm talking about. This is the chain that need to be broke. If the chain is never broke, then it stayed looking like I'm I'm Kenny motherfucking Rogers, nigga. Now text your cousin and see who I am. I shouldn't have to put all the info and all that shit. Newtown, nigga. Chuck, my cousin. I'm Kenny. But it's okay though. I understand. This is the shit that we gotta have happen. What our gang stood for in the beginning to help the community, to bring the community closer. That's what the fuck my community was. That's what my community was. See, at this point, Jermaine, you just a hating ass faggot. I don't give a fuck who cousin you is now. Go suck a fat baby's dick. At one point, that's what our fucking community stood for. All the gangs. But somehow we've been corrupted, and I know who and where and how. They doing it now. You definitely can't. Yeah, wipe him down, goddamn it. Jermaine Wilson Williams, goddamn it. I already know. But that's why I just said I like to give people their 5 seconds of fame. But the life that you live, our gangs never condone none of that shit. You live by the codes, you die by the code. The code that you know of today is non-existent. Nobody want to talk about that, Cash. The community is full of fentanyl, guns, all type of shit that these kids can get their hands on. Nobody's saying nothing about that. And if we are the feds, why the fuck you on this channel so we can tap your ass? Dumbass nigga. I gotta sit there and I gotta play these games with motherfuckers. The community is full of a lot of shit and it's full of dead kids that never got to grow no more than they age because niggas glorify this type of shit until it's their family. Until it's their family. Y'all don't know how many people that went to the police, told the police all this type of shit, and whatever the case may go on, because it's not out there for y'all to understand and know. Life can have you up, down, round, round. This is the shit that happens, but we know for sure what plagues our community. A broken no snitch code. Everybody know that shit. Like I told people in the beginning, snitching, what snitching mean to me is niggas that's inside your motherfucking organization that know your ins and out. What makes it most personal is niggas that slept over your house, kicked it with your family, did all type of shit. He's interweaved in your life, and he choose to take you down because of what he got caught with. Say your name. That's that. What this happening going on is I'm gonna fall on the sword. I'm gonna say, okay, this is this and that is this, and bam, y'all missing the whole fact about the other motherfucker that told everything. That was the beginning of it, the downfall of everybody. But he's not on YouTube busy. You thirsty son of a bitches. So his name is not as sexy. Y'all better stop motherfucking holding dicks, man. That ain't a good look at a man. 'Cause, Every person, hey, it's never the child's fault that their life got shortened because they parents' activities, their guiltiness, the hurt, the pain, the suffering, the dreams, the nightmares, the tears. That's what makes a parent realize he's choosing the wrong fucking side. When your child get gunned down and you want justice for it and you not in the streets, you gonna go get some niggas to spend. They probably ain't gonna never get the nigga. Appreciate that, my guy. Cash sign. I've been trying to make sense for a while now, but I'm glad you catching on. These niggas ain't gonna never probably catch. This nigga still be running around doing what he wanna do while your baby dead in the grave. Think about this shit, man. Y'all from a city of death, skulls and bones, demon time. Can't go to the stove. Go outside on your front porch and get a fresh breath of air. Can't be caught in the car. Can't be walking down the block. Can't be caught on the bus. Can't be caught on the train. Can't be caught skydiving. What the fuck? Can't be caught jogging. Can't be caught downtown. Can't be caught in the fucking Lake Michigan. Can't like. And a lot of you niggas say y'all don't want to live like that. Y'all hate that for y'all kids. But people push it on the kids, make it make sense, man. What he did really? Come on, man. Think. Oh my God, I can't believe we sitting here debating this shit. Your kids will die. And I wanted to sound that fucking harsh. Your kids will die every summer if this shit is not fixed. No matter what you do, if that shit is written in stone, that shit is gonna happen because nobody is putting the protection, barriers, drawing a line. Just do whatever you want to do. It's my child. I'm gonna handle it to the best of my ability. As soon as you get through shooting this other child, come run in my house. Like ain't nothing happen. But something is happening. His soul is being cooked. He's not gonna be your same child. He's more explosive. He's more, just violent. He's more, his temper is, he's got personality disorders now. He's waking up in cold sweats. A lot of these things happen. Nobody chooses to do anything about it. There's a lot of mental disability things going on in our community where people brush it off. Smoke some weed, pop some pills, drink some lean, drink Hennessy, you know, fuck as many girls as you can, fuck as many guys as you can, ruin your life. Don't worry if you do shit, it ain't gonna be your fault. Just blame somebody else. God damn it. Hey, y'all worry about somebody fucking snitching or telling some shit. Is y'all crazy? It's bigger problems than that shit. This should be a stepping stone to making the black community great again. Bingo. Nene the Great. That's what they need to speak about. That's what they need to speak about. And that's something that, since I came on Trench's channel, I've been pushing for us to get better communication with these kids. Drugs is the real reason why They doing this shit. They can't deal with the reality of what they doing. So they drown it with alcohol. But we all know that shit. We know it because we lived it, and it's a trickle down effect. The chain will never be broken because nobody is trying to do it. No fear, no repercussions. It is what it is, and we all have that. PTSD is a thing. I hate firecrackers. I hate popping balloons. I hate backfiring cars. This is the shit that we live through in the city where I'm from. And I'm pretty sure a lot of black guys live this in New York, live this shit in Florida, live this shit in California, live this shit everywhere in Memphis, living in Canada. Shout out to all them states. And it's the retarded motherfuckers that's leading them into the blind. They just blind. It's just blind. Nobody want to believe that they wrong. They know they wrong, but they don't want to shout it out. They don't want to bring it out their mouth to another person. Oh, I'm wrong. Shit, I shouldn't been teaching. Cause you go with the popular belief. You don't snitch. Hmm. I wish that was true on a lot of people's behalf. That my brother would have been doing two 15-year stints. This is bigger than what the fuck y'all thinking about. This can be another way that a motherfucker sit there and destroy y'all community because you taking out the voice of Chicago. This is what they've been doing. I don't get you people. I'm tired of saying it so I can come and be the voice of reason, the voice of city, the city champion. We built the platform to educate a lot of people about a lot of things, not just drill culture. Been getting past that shit. They don't like how we talk. They don't like that we educate. They don't like a lot of things. Other than that, why would they do the things that they did? Why would they drop and do the shit that they did? Because if we push something to get agenda, just where's to be alive, and a lot of us just choose to be zombies. Wake the fuck up, man. That's all y'all do is sit here and gossip. And if that's what you do, hey, get your money, do it. You gossip about other people's fucking lives. And what makes it worse is you gossip about other people's lives through another motherfucker. I talk about real shit between us, what's happening today in real time. You can never get tired of that. So we combine the both. This is what we do. Y'all gotta stop that bullshit, man. Stop that hate. Stop that. It's only gonna bring us down. Of us be the worst person, all this shit. Come on, man. Stop it. Y'all ain't never seen nobody worse. The content. Y'all just going with what the popular belief is. Do that shit on everybody else. Rollo, not to say names, but do that shit on everybody else. You trying to. This is what happens when motherfuckers try to take out some shit that's going on in a negative city. You can't bring positivity to a negative city. A lot of kids don't want to talk to somebody they can't relate to. I know they'll be able to relate to me. I know I'll be able to sit there and talk to them with grace and respect and understand their point of view and let them demonstrate their conversation to me because I can understand. This shit ain't for the faint of heart, man. A lot of people that died probably think they self dead. Tupac constantly was talking about that shit. Even Biggie did it. Remember the albums. Remember this shit. Remember the interviews. They think they self like that. Vaughn talked about that shit. He synced himself in that way. The life that you live will define you in the end. It catches up to all of us. You have to change before it's too late. And even if it is too late, at least the last thing somebody can remember about you is you tried. You was a different person at the end. The beginning of the story being told about you will be harsh, but at the end, it started to be hard felt. That's what people got to remember. When you go through trials and tribulations, the story don't end there because you're not dead. That's just the beginning, middle. The end is yet to be written. You see a whole bunch of shit. You change your ways. You change how you think. You change how you do things. And that's the dead age of these kids, my boy. Internet. They live their life on the internet. And you know why? Because parents sit there and push the phones in their face, push the games in their face, choose not to do activities. The way you stop your child from being like that is do activities with your kids. Don't just push the hey, get on your phone, play the game. Don't do that. Go do things with your kids. Go get some motherfucking food. Go talk to them. Walk in the park. Some ice cream. Go do some activity. Not just once. Probably 3 times out the week. If that ain't how you want your child, because social media is taking over. Your child is a teenager. They not gonna come to you and be like, oh, well, let's do something. No, you're gonna have to engage with them. You're gonna have to get involved with them. And trust me, they'll be appreciative of it. They will love you for it because they crave it. They want you to approach them. I'm telling you, my boy, that's life. Being involved with your family. Be involved with your family. You make the right moves. You do the right things. Then you have the right outcomes. Even if you is a single parent, you be involved. You make sure you got all this shit settled. You put the rules down. You understand who you is, where you going. And these people will understand where they headed to. These is a lot of motherfucker basically just sitting there worshiping devil shit, man. Everything is shake your ass, have kids, and do what you want to do. Let social media raise your kids. Don't worry about it. Smoke weed all day. Get them high if you can. Goddamn it, drink with them. It don't matter. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Bring multiple niggas around your babies. Bring multiple bitches around your babies. And, you know, let them see the lifestyle you live so they can know this is the shit that we got to copy. That's fucked up. And I had to say, yeah, you're right. Hey, son, social media is a double-edged sword. It's better than the streets, but you don't want them to indulge in it all the time. Some kids can get lost in that shit. Like T.I. son King, you arguing with your parents, you still got the motherfucking phone no rolling. What type of shit is that? You have to unplug from the matrix at some point. You got it's sad. The kids' safe play become their phone. The parents is non-existent. We know what's going on. I know what's going on. We all see it, but don't nobody like to talk about it. I don't have no filter. I talk about anything because I do have experience and I watched this shit all my life. And it's not hard for me to dissect and recall and do a lot of shit to make me understand this is our problem. A lot of things can be better than the streets, but we don't want that to be the only thing that's raising our kids. Get involved, take them places, do things with them, talk to them, educate them on certain things, get inside their brain, make sure they know you exist, they know you love them. Because a kid with no love, he goes out looking for it. As y'all can see, everybody have a morals compass, man. Your morals is something that is inside of you. It's built there. You feel it. It tells you the right, the wrong, all that shit. You've done so much wrong in your life. When can you get shit right? To get shit right is to be right with you. You got kids, you got a family. Every day you see on the news is what? Another black man dead, another black boy dead, another teenager dead, another 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. But don't snitch, though. Don't snitch. The fuck out of here. Don't snitch. Niggas would rather not snitch and not spend. Ain't that about a bitch? You would rather not snitch and not spend. Ha. These the niggas that y'all look up to. These the niggas that, man, stop it. Justice is justice, no matter who brings it down or what happens with it. You cannot wish that shit on your best enemy or your worst enemy all you want to. Then you becomes a victim. Yeah, hey, Cat, I get what he's saying too. If you keep them busy, I understand that. But at the end of the day, you don't want your son, your daughter being like a shell of themselves, shit, afraid to interact with kids or other people, shy, don't know, Just skittish like a motherfucker. Be able to hold a conversation with another person, another kid their age, be able to interact with some, because somehow these kids with them devices, it don't work that way. They don't want to be bothered of fuck with nobody. That ain't good. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Don't just give them the phone, give them the tablet, give them the game. Say good riddance. Shit. I'm done dealing with this motherfucker. No. It's time out for the game sometime. Family time. Nobody even know about family time no more. How many people spend family time with their kids? Uh, it takes a minute for somebody like that to get to know a motherfucker because they so timid, they so skittish. Oh shit, I don't trust this motherfucker shit. I ain't, I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna keep my guards up. You never give a person a chance because of that shit. That'd be a lot of people downfall too. Socially awkward, yeah. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say, Cash. They not socially awkward. They able to hold a conversation, they able to be around, they able to have their eyes up and not down when somebody talking to them. Family time is important, but a lot of people don't even know about that shit no more. They family time is away from their fucking family. Throw their kids off from their grandmama. Shit, whoever will take them and go the fuck away from them because they so overwhelmed. It's a burden. The most blessed thing in your life can be a burden because you weren't equipped to handle the situation, but you wanted love and you wanted somebody, not knowing that person was a shit, was a person, not a baby doll. This is a life that we live, man. I appreciate that. A lot of shit that I talk about, man, people they don't want me talking about, but it's for us. People who have to start sacrificing a lot to get to where they need to get to. Who am I? Dr. Martin Luther King did, Malcolm X them did. A lot of people did this shit. And that's why we lost that. We don't have people in our age bracket to push a movement like this. Queen, and that's real. That's why I come along at. That's why I got the platform. That's why it's trusting me to do what I do. Life is not a movie. Once you get cut for the scene, your ass ain't going to your trailer. Going to the graveyard. You better believe in the paranormal, goddammit. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Cash. Women is outrageous with their devices, or that's their lifeline. You reach for a woman's phone, goddamn it, boy, you might not have a hand when you pull it back. We give what we give to understand that life need to keep going. The devices, the technology, it's only gonna get better. That's not on the manufacturer. That's not on the people that's selling this shit. It's on the parents to teach their kids that this is not life. It's life outside and cell phones. We used to run around jumping on trees, playing tag, football, basketball. Used to be outside with activities, doing a lot of things. But I understand that we can't do that these days because of what? The no snitch code. Let street justice handle it. Street justice handle it. Niggas that did the street justice get put. It does. We all keep just losing. Why do y'all have to do this shit? Hey, Jello shots my shit. Do I like them things? I know about that. Why we have to keep losing? He go to jail. He die. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Probably eight max black guys. Life gone. Eight black guys. Life gone. 20, 30 black kids. Life gone. Get in tune, stupids. People done put themselves and their life in jeopardy to represent some shit that don't care about them. People say, if you say this, or if you say they keep getting years. You got comedians out here running around saying, on day, they did, but just shit like that has to end at some point. Find another thing or something to do because that's not gonna be good for you or your management or nobody else in the end of the day. You want to become a brand, you want to become somebody that can sustain a legacy, sustain your career, grow a fucking brain. If somebody had to come on here and say gangs only lead your ass to two places, I'm gonna go crazy. Motherfucker been saying this shit for decades, but it is way more easier now to even avoid gangs than it was back then. Because who the fuck is even putting you on motherfuckers on count? Who the fuck is even doing any of this shit? What? Just because you listening to your favorite rapper don't mean you in no fucking gang, man. Make up a whole bunch of initials and say you riding under this. Sad. And all you doing at the end of the day is hurting yourself. Now you can't get no job because you feel like somebody's finna come after you. Now you can't take your kids to a park because you feel like somebody's finna come after you. You hurting yourself. Life is what you make it. Yeah, I heard how Memphis is going crazy. Shout out to Memphis, man. Keep y'all head up, man. Sometimes people have to do the unthinkable. Sometimes people have to go against the grain. Sometimes people have to go against the popular belief in society in order to make the community come out on a better, positive side. And that's what people been forgetting. You can comment, you can do commentary, you can do a lot of things, but when it comes down to saying, man, you know you shouldn't have done this, or don't do this, or this is what the code is, and then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know nothing about nothing. You just running your fucking bubblegum lips. Cause that's the popular belief. You going with the in crowd, you fucking follow. Think outside the box. Real geniuses think outside the box. Real niggas with real motives and real dialect think outside the box. If the only thing you can come up with because you want to keep your subscribers is to talk about another man and talk about what's going on in his life, your priorities is fucked up. Even talking about people court cases, even talk about any of that shit just because that's what your subscribers want to hear. Nah, it ain't really. That's what you want to do. You play these games, you win the most stupidest prize in the world. People morals need to be recalibrated. Like real talk. Justice for the black community is justice everywhere. Justice for the black community is justice everywhere. The deterrent of killing somebody's son, daughter, granddaughter, grandson, mother, auntie, uncle, daddy, grandpa, grandmother can be the greatest thing on earth. But y'all won't even let it be. Y'all don't even know why. Just cause no snitch. Y'all don't even know why. Like I said, to say no snitching, you have to live no snitching. You never lived this shit. Who the fuck are you to say anything about any motherfucker? Then shut the fuck up and keep on typing behind the keyboard, and doing what you do. Cause this shit is above your pay grade. 1,000 bloggers, not from the city. You got the nerve to talk about city business. You're right. Everybody can talk about a lot of dudes, but personal. Come on, man. You know you went too far. Fuck you. What? Why? The kids are the future, and that's what ignorant ass parents that promote no snitching fail to realize. A lot of these parents, kids go to the streets. If it would have been to them more, maybe it wouldn't happen. Maybe they should have been involved with the police more. Maybe it wouldn't have happened. But instead, the life you live will define you in the end. Shit ain't no joke. Nah, Appreciate everybody on here. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. With your boy Kenny Rogers, man. Trenches News, goddammit. Queen, that beat Mod Squad drove the mob. When you loyal, when you dedicated, when you have a soul, when you have morals, when you understand the big picture, you stand on business. You stand with the motherfuckers that's going in the right direction. Jesus had Judah, man. It's always somebody gonna be there to stab you in the back. It's always gonna be somebody there to try to bring you down. It's always gonna be somebody gonna be there to smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place. Backstabbers. Be careful with who you let around in your life because people don't mean you no good. We do this shit for a reason. I'm way past any of that shit. Anytime you see me on somebody live, or anytime you see me on, see her live or Trenches live, it's out of the heart. It's out of pure, I'm doing this shit for them because that's who I am. And I'd be damned if I let a motherfucker fuck with somebody that I fuck with. But I'd be damned if I let somebody trade on the motherfucker that I fuck with. And I know it's for all the wrong fucking reasons. We deserve better, but only the people in our inner circle, the people in our community, the people in our streets can give us better. The aldermen, the mayors, the motherfuckers that live next door to you, we can only give us better. It's time out to stop asking other people of other genders and all that shit to give us better. We can give us better, but we have to stop. Man, this shit crazy. We have to stop playing into people's hands. We play right into the hands of the enemy. No morals. Money can turn us. Greed can turn us. Just hate, envy, just a lot of things. Sometimes you don't even need to hate or be envious of a motherfucker. You just want to see the downfall of somebody just cause. They could be helping you, feeding you, all type of shit. Just want to see them just. Ain't got no real reason to see them gone, but shit, just get them gone. That's been us. That's been us. We have to be better for us and have to move in a more militant way because now we sloppy as fuck. Everybody picking at the culture. Everybody getting involved in a lot of things they know shit about, and they taking advice and they taking shit from a lot of people because that's how thirsty they is to want to know about the city. They don't give a fuck who they get it from. Tell me anything so I can go out for it, put it in my title. Huh. The life that we live will define us in the end. These kids ain't getting no better because of the adults they being raised by. It's fucking terrible. I never thought I'd see the day where mothers just give up that fucking easy. The fathers never really been there like that. Those who are there, congratulations. Thank you for putting in your work and doing what you need to do as a man. But as mothers being 80% of the household, it's time out for the hot girl summer twerking and doing all that bullshit. It's time to start indulging in your kids' life, understanding where they going, where they at. The streets don't love nobody. Nigga, you just an extra body. Most of these kids be squares. They don't know what they getting into. They hanging with a friend that's hanging with a friend, then getting involved. Don't realize they can't walk in well, can't do anything no more and get popped off, dropped off. You taking pictures with motherfuckers you don't even know what really happened. That picture get posted, your ass go somewhere you ain't supposed to, and bam. Yeah, they killed, Duck passed away in Old Block neighborhood. I mean, in Oprah neighborhood. Like, and people just fail to realize, like, that's some head scratching ass shit. Why would any smart person in the universe ever pull some off like that? You couldn't wait. You couldn't follow the car. You couldn't do what the fuck. You like, come on, man. Whoever was controlling the situation ain't think about nobody else. They ain't think about the artists they had blowing up. They ain't think about the other guys. They ain't think about the dumbass nigga that made the phone call in the first place. Go ahead. We seen crashing out before. That's one of the incidents where the car just was just balled the fuck up. And uh, it's kind of it's just kind of like you said. At the end of the day, we defined on a lot of things, and the one thing we are defined on is how we raise our kids. The kids are the future. The kids are the present. And if we don't care about them, who will? RT or whatever, little rapper, little boys rapping about shit they have no idea about because the grown people putting it in their head, just sabotaging and ruining motherfuckers' life. But the parents that who's signing off on that dumbass shit, nobody knows yet. It's sad. It's the culture getting worse, man. It's like we can't stop the hole. It's just the water keep pouring out. It's getting bigger and bigger. Sexy Red come out with her shit. Tell the teacher that was crying, girl, shut up and play ski. Like, just no emotions, no thinking about like back in the days the celebrity came out like, oh, I feel you, talk talk with more of a damn, I feel you type shit. They just tell her, shut up, play ski. When you got preschoolers asking and requesting for Pound Town and shit. Your fucking babies asking you to play Pound Town. You think it's cute. That's sick shit. You sick. and you playing it. You got your 9-year old listening to spinning drilling music. Now this is all he want to do and all he know. You help him, but you regurgitating the same thing that the drill rapper saying to, and you telling a 9-year old to say it. You sick. From a newborn to 16 years old, you still a fucking baby. You really have no idea what you getting into, what's going on, unless you was cut of that cloth and it was brought and taught. And these niggas is just not built like that. I'm saying that shit for motherfucker that was born in 2000 on. The facade is beautiful. You can go places, but we know that ain't you. Fake Hollywood studio gangster niggas. We know what it is. No snitching. No, do this. You wouldn't do shit. You have to understand what we did in the past, what we need to go, and what we need to do now in the present. And the future is the big picture. In the big picture, people just not understanding it because they go back to the same dumbass shit. Y'all don't even know the negativity is okay on YouTube, but the positivity spreads love and it spreads worldwide and the shit grows. You push some shit. What about the community is bigger than YouTube? Who cares what a game banger say when the community is outside of this community that's gonna follow because they support what the fuck is going on. I hear what you're saying. I said, who the fuck is that though? Rogu. Everybody like to listen. Some of these kids that went to jail wish they wouldn't even did that shit. A lot of the grown wish they wouldn't have done that shit. Let's take cameras inside of jail. I even do that. Talk to them. Just like some scared straight shit, but not, just getting their story, let them know, man, motherfucker wish they wouldn't have done that shit. Who don't want their freedom? People finna experience that shit in a minute. Who don't? You're gonna wish you would have never done a lot of things. Once the judge say life, yeah, he was. But I'm the black Kenny Rogers, and I'm Kenny motherfucking Rogers. It is what it is. I told him it was one of my best movies on earth. Lockdown. You win some, you lose some. God damn it. You experience shit until you don't want to experience. Nobody want to be in jail. Nobody. But the choices you make will define you in the end. If you do the crime, you better be willing to do the time. Sometimes lawyers can't get you out of a jam that you put yourself in. It be too jammed. In that movie, Beezy, only the strong survive. The weak get found out quick in jail. That's why I said being a neutron, you on God's prayer. Keep your head low. Don't make no rut, no fuss, no fuck, no shit. Just be cool. But we live in a time where a lot of people just don't. It gotta make sense, man. And a lot of this shit don't because we keep pushing the same agenda. No snitch, even when it ain't personally, even when all this other shit going down. So y'all want to sit there and keep watching people, kids die because of the same shit that could have been prevented, but y'all stopping it by saying, "Do any means necessary, don't snitch." Whole bunch of fucking hypocrites. You inside of a gang, you know the inner workings, you know everything that's going on. You do this shit, you join all. Listen, you get caught with something you choose to do. That's snitching. That's life altering shit. But when you doing something for the community and to better your space and your environment, you should be a fucking hero. Nobody's talking like that though, because they don't believe in us black mans being heroes no more. We always vilified in some type of fucking way. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself for those who vilify somebody trying to clean up his community because y'all want to try to run up a bag or run up views and shit. You need to find yourself. You need to make sure that you good with yourself because maybe you projecting, as the women like to tell me, when I was talking about the women. You projected though. What's wrong with you? I can only be me. When you listen to another person tell you about what you should be doing, and you're not a son or somebody teenage son, a daughter or something, you know you lost. You might as well. You ain't you no more. You a puppet. You somebody child. You're not a grown man, a grown woman. You somebody child because you listening to somebody else. And it's been a beautiful live. I appreciate everybody that been chiming in, man. I appreciate the love and respect and the results that we getting tonight, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all subscribe, share this channel, man. Let people know we not going nowhere. Kenny Rogers on this motherfucking bitch. And I can talk with the best of them. Got knowledge with the best of them. And believe in what's right. We will not back down in the shadows. We will not fold, bend, break. We will stand for what's right. We will stand for justice and equality. And we will stand for what our community really supposed to be like. Moving without fixing yourself only creates another problem. It only stretches the problem. Fix you. Fix your household. Fix what's happening in the community that you're in before you can even think about doing something else. I appreciate that. And yes, I am smart enough to know this is shit I study, this is shit I read on, this is shit that I breathe because it's something I'm passionate about. It's something I done seen plaguing our community for decades. I speak like I speak because tough love is what it is, and people respond to tough love. The sweet love, you see what you get. You get niggas wearing bonnets. Keep on. You get niggas wearing bonnets and then got the nerve talking about somebody else humping somebody. Who the fuck are you humping? You ain't hanging around no nigga with no fucking bonnet on his head. Tight pants on, purses on, painting nails, manicure, pedicure. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You in the mirror more than any female I ever known. No. Cash. And that's what everybody is being done. They being lied to. They being bamboozled. They being hoodwinked. The government been doing this shit to our people for decades because they feel like we don't have a brain. If you don't have a brain, they can manipulate you and tell you any fucking thing. I thought we were smart enough not to even listen to the news, but you see what we do. Go right to the internet. The newspaper said, sit your dumb ass down, boy. Go eat some motherfucking honey bunches of oats. Have a Coke and a smile, nigga. The news said, boy, you know what the news been saying? The news don't love nobody either, nigga, especially us. But we have to sit there and always be conscious of the decisions that we make because that's what defines us. Our kids are the number one priority in life. When we go by, our kids, McDonald's, Burger King, anything like that, we feel joy, we feel, love because we get to talk, we get to communicate with them, we get to see them smile, we get to see them excited, take them to the park, the zoo. But when we see our kids get hit with 45 shells and 9 shells and 223 shells, ran over by cars and shit because motherfuckers trying to get away from ops or trying to get away from the police because they just did something. Then you feel the pain, the hurt. You feel disaster. Ain't people tired of feeling that way? And I believe he is the damn Michael Jordan of YouTube. He didn't even have to say it. You niggas act like he is. Have your own brain for once. Come up with your own shit for once. And that's sad because the nigga that could have gave a lot of people commentary on a lot of things was me, and I was on that. But you niggas been locked in the motherfucking chamber of desperate souls. I'm not on that shit with y'all no more. Y'all know who I fuck with. Guess what that mean? You only going up. Motherfuckers in the rocket ship right now. You talk on a man's name, you better make sure that your fucking name ain't sitting in the pile of doo-doo shit. Doo-doo shit. People always sit there and say, do it really matter? Yeah, it matters. You talking about another man's name and your name ain't on shit. People just don't call you out on it because they not intelligent enough to see through the bullshit. Trenches News not one time disrespected none of his fans unless they came at him fucking bogus. Trenches News gave y'all the best knowledge y'all can ever have from Chicago. Trenches News gave y'all the knowledge and an understanding that this is what needs to be done in the community to help and to make these things stop happening to these kids and women. People that rob women and beat women, especially older women, or any type of woman, is cowards and need to be held accountable to the full extent of the law. Street justice only makes it worse for the black community. Everybody loses. That's what they want. That's why we don't get crimes solved. It can kill two birds with one stone. Y'all do this. Okay, he dead. Now we catch y'all. Now y'all locked up, and y'all motherfucker might be buried alive. Come on, man. Said it's a tragic story with one of the guys that I fuck with, man. He went on some with a nigga, man. Shit. Two murders, four attempts. Never see his fucking kids again. And their mother died in a car crash. So them kids ain't got a mother or a father. Tragic. Tragic. What goes through the mind of a man when the judge hand you down a sentence like that, knowing your baby's out here without the mother or the father? How many people got stories like that? People refuse to do right by their kids because the streets is calling them too hard. The streets is yelling in their ear. They refuse to ignore it. How many stories is like that in my city? If you only took a second to think about it, you would know. Don't let these bloggers lie and manipulate and play games with anybody because our community is what matters. You want it peace or you don't. There's no gray area. You don't push out the motherfucker that was trying to solve everything. You help him build. No matter what somebody's saying that happened before y'all even knew him any of that. What's happening now? What business is you standing on now? Where did we go from here? The message you've been pushing been positivity and been upstanding. Let's go with that. Yeah, busy. But what happens when both of them gone? The father was raising the kids he was until he decided to do that. Now look, father and the mother gone. Who's left holding the bag? Ding, 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 ding. The grandmother. Now them kids left unfulfilled. What happens when you involved in gang shit and you get somebody in your family that's innocent life taken because they with you? How, how many people got stories about that? A lot. The life that we live will define us in the end. I promise you that. Instead of vilifying Trench's News, he needed to be held as a hero, a saint, somebody that went against the grain, somebody that said, no, I won't stand for the violence and the corruption and the evilness that this culture has brung upon itself. I want to change it. It's never too late to be somebody that people never thought you could be. That's breaking their fucking back. Let people doubt you. A lot of people doubt you. They give you the fuel and the energy to keep going harder. Because when you make it in the end, guess what? You get the last laugh. Not even that. You could be silent and just keep walking. Keep doing you. It's your purpose is your purpose. Some things happen for a reason. This case happened for a reason. People stepping up and talking for a reason. I'm on YouTube for a reason. I was brought here for a reason. Let's see what it is. I like the journey. I like to see the end results of shit. Because the kids has to live. The kids have to be stable enough to know that they the future. Stable enough to know that this is right, this is wrong. Right now, don't nobody know what the fuck is anything. No kids respect authority. Them motherfuckers talk back to their own parents. Then we tell the parents, son, they want to fight you. We have to tear it down. The whole foundation to build it back up again. You stand on what you stand on. You stand 10 toes down. You do what you need to do. You surround yourself with better people. You surround yourself with better friends, better opportunities. And I guarantee you, you too will know the difference of growing up and being an adult. They crucified Jesus too for doing, they didn't believe him. They ain't understand. David and Goliath, goddamn it. And the list goes on and on and on. All this shit is already written in history already. The pure and the real truth always come out at the end. You stand triumph. You do the best you can to explain yourself to people. And if they still don't get it, hopefully at the end they'll be there clapping, cheering, getting an understanding on what you really just did for their kids' life, their kids' life, their kids' life. We just backwards right now. No snitching though. no snitching. No snitching. Be careful what the fuck you wish for, man. Y'all stay. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful, cause when it happen to you, we gonna see if your ass still be screaming no snitching. Cause people don't always get the person that did shit to their family or did something to them. Trust me, there's a lot of people killers and shit still out here that did shit to people and living normal lives. A86 BD on my soul. This is what we do. History in the fucking making. When I speak, I expect to be heard. It ain't never doing no cocky shit, none of that shit. It's just that the passion, the respect for us, knowing what we capable of doing, it just brings it out of me. They gonna understand that we the greatest thing on earth. They wanna be us. Everybody. But you couldn't pay them to walk a fucking day in our fucking skin. And that's why we got a lot of things to work on. Everything is acceptable to some people. People just don't care. I don't care what nobody think. Man, to a fucking extent, you supposed to care what people fucking think. That's what give you morals, all type of shit. People just throwing everything away, like just throw the whole fucking dictionary away. Just throw everything away, cause the rules that people making now, come on, man, it's fucking sickening. You'll break up your fucking family just because you can't figure some shit out, or just because this and that, this and that. That's why people back in the days stayed together longer. The foundation of a family was beautiful. So when you went to your family reunion, you seen the whole motherfucking family tree, not just bits and pieces of it. A leaf there, motherfucking tree branch there, goddamn it, the base cut half. You know, pick your poison, huh? Real talk. Look at this shit today. Fucking horrible. You barely can have a family fucking reunion. Cause the mothers and took the motherfucking kids. That shit dead. Motherfucking family reunion with whoever she found that next morning, goddamn it. But this is the shit that we go through. If we don't talk about this type of shit, how can we ever build? We have to start to build. Our kids must live. Keep building these buildings. Keep building the buildings and see the results. It's not good. If you don't put no thought process into these kids' heads and make them understand authority, make them respect adults, make them respect their own household, make them respect what's going on, it's not gonna fucking work. You just bringing the problem into a new building. Duh. The foundation is talking to these parents and talking to these kids like adopt a shawty. Me and Trench just wanted to have people reach out to us and have us conversate with their kids, talk to them, mentor them, try to do something about building some shit. You know, so they get like a weight camp, teach them responsibility, teach them shit like that, get them to interact with each other. What the fuck is evil about that shit? What the fuck is evil about that shit? But since y'all don't know about that shit, I just spoke on it. But what's evil about that? Tell me what's evil about that. Y'all say, and who gonna sponsor that shit? Who gonna help us? Who gonna be there? Who gonna put some man on this shit? Cause what's evil about that? Let me know. Guys don't even, and the guys don't even need to speak on this type of shit. Cause I ain't talking about you deadbeat ass niggas that ain't around y'all kids in the first place. I'm talking about the fucking real mothers that want to see change, that want to have a real man and mans involved in their kids' life to shape them for the future. Because the nigga that study talking about no snitching, it ain't you niggas. This is ladies. This is the niggas that y'all need to avoid. Real talk. Gangbangers, these scammers, It ain't that hard to scope these niggas out, man. When you right with yourself, then you right with yourself. You can see a gangbanger and a fucking scammer because you met him on the fucking block selling weed, selling whatever the fuck you was selling. So you know this nigga. You know his type. You just attracted to him. You need to hold your horses on that shit because it ain't got you know what happened. Heartache and pain. But real niggas say the shit that I'm saying. I appreciate y'all for fucking tuning in with us, man. We got the Super Mods, Dro the Mob, goddamn it, that Beezy, goddamn it, Queen, Nene the Queen, goddamn it. Shout out to my boy Trench's fucking news, man. A blessing is a blessing, no matter where the fuck it come from. You goddamn son of a bitches. Shit. To break the chain mean to break the chain. But y'all just want to eat. I hope you niggas got enough content, man. Y'all can't even talk like me in trenches.
Cause I'm coming back Tuesday, nigga. We taking over. Shout out my mod squad, man. I love y'all, man. I love all my supporters and everybody, man. Hey, this Trenches News, man. Shout out Kenny Rogers, man. Y'all already know. We out. Shout out Queen, Dro the Mob, Made Media Magazine, That Beezy, ESC, man. All y'all. Savage Black. I love all y'all, man. Hey, I'll be back Tuesday, man. Hey, look, I'm Michael Jordan of YouTube, nigga. We out.
We gone.